Songtrust is my publishing administration for a majority of my tracks. If I sign with a library that wants some of those songs, do I have to stop or drop Songtrust for those songs? My hunch and my guess would be yes, because an exclusive library is going to ask for 100% exclusivity with the publishing rights of your music. So yes, what you would do is when you send your tracks to a library, let them know this on day one. Say, currently my songs are being published through Songtrust, but if you find that these would be a good addition to your company, I'm more than willing to drop them as a publisher and let you exclusively contain the or control the publishing rights. And that's what every exclusive library is going to ask for. Non-exclusive ones, they can definitely be a little more flexible with that, but the exclusive ones are definitely going to. So just let them know. Transparency, no matter what situation any of you guys are in. This is one of the most common questions I get is, well, I have music on Spotify, I have music on YouTube, I have music over here, over there. Do I have to take those down? What do I have to do with those? The question, it's a I can't give you an answer because every single library is going to have a different policy on what they're comfortable with. Some exclusive libraries will definitely not be okay with your music being anywhere else online, including maybe your own website. They'll say, listen, we can't have your music literally anywhere. We've had music being stolen and ripped off, and we don't want to have any points of any of that going on. So you got to take it all off of Spotify, off of Apple Music, off of YouTube, or anything you have your music on. You got to take anything that we're taking on, at least exclusively. That stuff's got to go. But there's probably another 50% of the industry that's like, no, it's cool. As long as you're not trying to pitch those tracks for sync licensing, if you allow us to have exclusive rights to do all the sync licensing rights with your music, then that's cool. Keep it on Spotify, keep making your money, keep doing your streaming, whatever you want to do, your music videos. So the worst thing you can do, though, no matter what situation you're in, is to hide it, right? And to try to be sneaky about it and to not tell them, you're like, well, I'm making a little bit of money over here and they don't really need to know about that because I'm talking about sync. So I just won't talk to them about that. That's the fastest way to burn yourself out in this business, because if they one day wake up and discover, because they, maybe now they take you on, now they know your name, they know your music intimately, and through their searching or whatever, your songs pop up on Spotify or YouTube or something like that. And they're like, didn't we just sign these songs? Why are they available? And why is there so many views on them publicly? And this is a problem. And this producer didn't tell us that their music was out there. You could be just blacklisted from them. They could say, listen, we don't want to do business with you because you weren't transparent with us about what you're really doing with your music. And that gives us pause about taking any more music from you because we don't know where else this music is going to go. So it's not a bad thing to have your music on Spotify, but it's definitely not wise to hide that and to try to pretend like you can just sort of not ever address that. So you come to the table, be transparent with them, let them know, this is where I'm at, this is what my situation is. What are you guys comfortable with? They either say, cool, we're comfortable with it, let's move forward. Or they say, you know what? Yeah, we need you to take that stuff down. We can't have it on there. And then you make that choice. What's more important to you? Having your music where it is, whatever Songtrust is doing for you, Evan, if it's actually generating some income for you or doing something for you, you got to decide, is this something I'm willing to give up? For me, when I first started with my career, I had no publishing deal. I had nothing going on. And when I first was offered a contract and they said, hey, we got to take the publishing rights and the publishing income, first there was a little bit of a resistance to that. Like, aren't you never supposed to give up your publishing? And man, I feel like maybe I'm getting ripped off here. Maybe I should keep that or whatever. Cause that was sort of the meme that I had been told from the record business for so many years. But, one thought basically kept on creeping into my head, which was like, okay, you don't have to give up your publishing, but let's say you say no to this company. What are you going to do tomorrow to start making money with your publishing? Like, what's your plan? Right. And that's how I was asking myself, what am I going to do with it? Like, what's my publishing worth? Who's making me money off of right now? And if I say no to this company that could potentially get me placements and income, what's my plan B then? If I'm so above this, what am I doing that's going to replace that? And I scratched my head for a couple hours. I was like, well, I don't want a publishing deal. I'm not looking for a record deal. What am I doing with my publishing? And it got me to rethink it a little bit, because I'm like, well, at least this company is going to give me a shot and try. And, if it doesn't work out, I don't have to keep doing it. I can try something else, but this is a deal. They're offering a little bit of consideration fee money up front. They're going to try to get me some placements, earn me some royalties. Like, I'd be kind of foolish actually to say no to this. So my thinking evolved on that really quickly when I just asked that simple question. What's my plan B? If you guys don't have a plan B for your publishing, why not give a library a shot at it? If you do have a plan for your publishing, you are trying to get a deal, you are going to go try to get a record deal or something, whatever it is, or you're making money off your publishing in some way, it is worth second guessing. Should I go in the library direction? Is that really what I should do? So, but you guys got to make that choice for yourself.